Howdy, Big Spring. I'm Shannon Thompson, and I'm running to represent you as your mayor. And hello again to the Big Spring High School Student Council and Interact programs. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you giving me the time to talk a little bit about what I consider my big project. It's not the one you think I'm going to talk about. The very first item on my platform is this. I want to promote open, honest, transparent, fiscally responsible, responsive government for the citizens of Big Spring. Now, what does all that mean? In a nutshell, it means that I want to throw back the curtains of city government and let the citizens see that we're taking care of the things that we're supposed to be taking care of, that we're being good stewards of the citizens' money. And that's an important point to remember. It's not the government's money. It's your money. And you're electing us to spend it wisely. And you're electing us to spend it for your benefit. Now, one of the things I really want to touch on here is responsive government. I believe that the citizens should have an opportunity at every council meeting to speak their mind. As a matter of fact, city ordinance says they're supposed to have that right. I'll make sure that that right is protected. I also believe that being responsive means speaking up when the citizens need to hear from you. Recently, the city undertook a water main repair project that ended up taking longer than anyone expected. As a result of that, water quality issues occurred in parts of town that required the city to issue boil notices. Now, all the notices about the repair and about the boil water notice requirements were addressed by the city in a legal fashion. They followed the requirements of state law and issued their notices. But what no one did was talk to the citizens. What would it have hurt for the mayor to have gone on Facebook, to have gone on YouTube, to have gone on television and explained to the citizens what was going on with the repair, why it took longer than expected, and why water quality dropped to the level that required a large number of citizens to have to boil their water? I also believe that in addition to talking to the citizens, that it's very important for any elected official to listen to the citizens. The citizens are in control, or they should be. That's the way the system was designed to work. As a representative, you cannot represent if you don't know what your constituents want. People have ideas. People have problems. People have issues. And a good elected official will listen to those and represent their constituents. Thank you for this time. Take care. God bless. And God bless Big Spring.
I am Debbie Wegman. I'm asking for your vote for mayor of Big Spring. I want to serve our community and make it a better place for our citizens. I've lived and worked in Big Spring for over 40 years and have volunteered with many service and civic organizations. I've never been an elected official or run for public office until now. I do have leadership and management experience that prepares me for this position. I want to make positive changes that will benefit our community and our citizens. I was an employee of the City of Big Spring for 14 years, and during that time I made many changes to the offices that I managed. I managed the customer service office, and during the time that I was there I made striking overhauls to that department, which made it run more efficiently and had better customer service. When I became the Community Services Director, I moved the Senior Citizens Center from a dilapidated building into a much better facility. I opened our Visitor Center in downtown Big Spring, and I oversaw the restoration of our historic spring. So I do think changes are good, and there are always new and better ways to do business. I can use my skills to make the city run smoother and be more accountable to the citizens. I will work with the other city council members and city staff to keep our property taxes low, while still providing our essential services and working on our aging infrastructure. We need a long-term plan to replace our water lines, and I'd like to work on that. I'd also like to work on new ways to keep our city cleaner. I'd like to reinstate the large item pickup and work on getting dilapidated and burned out buildings torn down and removed. We also have a thriving downtown, and I want to see that continue. I want to take advantage of some state programs that are available for that project. We also need to develop opportunities for our youth to see that they have healthy and safe activities. I see so much promise in our town, and I'm excited for the opportunity to work for the citizens of Big Spring. Together, we can make a better Big Spring. And I'm Debbie Wegman, and I'm asking for your vote to be your mayor.
My name is Gloria McDonald, and I'm a candidate for an unfulfilled term in council seat District Number 4 for 2 years. I have worked for the city of Big Spring on a volunteer basis for a number of years, and I have a background of working and getting things done. If I'm elected, the goals that I have are I would like to form a committee of the District 4 voter list, and this will be a random pick. I need for them to help me make decisions, bring issues to me so we can together take them to the City Council. The other thing I would like to do is I would like to take a group to the tax office and see if we can maybe together work on seeing if we can get fairer taxes, better representation, and closer connection with the citizens of Big Spring to see if we can't work together. I know the taxes are set by the state, but maybe we can work to make these easier for the citizens of Big Spring. Another thing I will continue to do is work on Interstate 27. That's been a goal of mine for about 5 years. I've worked on this committee. I feel like if we can have a double interstate in Big Spring, one east-west, one north-south, commerce will look at that, and the industries will be more connected to this area. It's much easier for industry that has to transfer goods to go 4 ways than 2. They like not having the traffic patterns. The other thing I have in mind is burned out buildings and decayed buildings, to demolish them and get them out of our city. We used to have a program some years ago that was funded by grants that we did so many buildings a year, And that worked very well. We did about 30 one year, and it's amazing what it will do to clean up your town. I'd like to see if we can get that back and instituted and do something about the beautification. It's very difficult to clean up a town if you continue to have dilapidated and burned out buildings. The other thing that I have on my mind is reconstituting the large item pickup. This also was done away with, and I think that it would help making our town cleaner. People will have a reason and a way to get rid of mattresses and chairs and large items that they don't want to take or can't. Maybe some people are not able to take to the landfill. Again, I want to work for you. I want to work for the citizens of District 4 and make Big Spring a better place to come to and to live in. Again, I'm campaigning for District 4 City Council. Election day is June the 8th. Early voting is the 28th of this month. Whether you vote for me or somebody else, please vote.